Welcome back. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to deploy Google Chrome as a Win32 application using Microsoft Intune. This is a common enterprise deployment scenario. Instead of manually installing Chrome on each device, we'll package the Chrome Enterprise MSI, upload it to Intune as a Win32 app, configure detection and deployment settings, assign it to devices, and then verify that the installation succeeds. By the end of this video, you'll have Google Chrome deploying automatically to your managed Windows devices through Intune. Before we begin, make sure you have the latest Microsoft Win32 Content Prep tool, a Google Chrome Enterprise MSI installer, and Windows devices that are enrolled in Intune and able to receive Win32 applications. The Chrome installer must support silent installation because user interaction isn't available during a managed deployment. Let's start by preparing the installer package. First, download the Google Chrome Enterprise MSI 64-bit version from the Chrome Enterprise download page. In my example, I've stored the MSI file in an input folder under my Intune packaging directory. Next, download the latest Microsoft Win32 Content Prep tool. This tool converts traditional Windows installation files into the .intune format required by Intune for Win32 app deployments. Keep the tool separate from your installer files to keep packaging organized and easier to manage. Now we'll package Chrome as an Intune Win32 application. Open PowerShell as administrator, browse to the location where Intune WinAppUtil.exe is stored, and run the tool. When prompted, provide the source folder containing the Chrome MSI, specify the MSI file as the setup file, and choose an output folder for the packaged application. The tool will create a .intune file. This package is what you'll upload into Intune. In my example, the generated file is stored in the output folder. Next, open the Intune Admin Center. Go to Apps, then All Apps, and select Create. For the app type, choose Windows App, then select Win32. This option is used when deploying traditional Windows desktop applications that need packaging, custom installation commands, detection rules, or advanced deployment controls. Upload the .intune package that was generated by the Win32 Content Prep tool. After the upload completes, Intune may automatically read MSI metadata and populate fields such as name, publisher, and version. This helps reduce manual entry errors and keeps application details consistent with the installer package. For app information, enter the application details. Use Google Chrome Enterprise as the name. Use Google as the publisher. The description, category, and logo are optional and depend on your organization standards. Now we'll configure the program settings. This is one of the most important sections because Intune needs to know how to install and uninstall the application silently. For the install command, enter MCI Google Chrome Standalone Enterprise 64.mcqn nor start. This command installs Chrome silently, suppresses user prompts, and prevents an automatic restart. That's important in managed environments where user disruption should be minimized. For the uninstall command, use MSI Product Code GID QN nor start. This allows Intune to remove the application using the MSI product code associated with the Chrome installer. If you can't use the MSI product code, an alternative uninstall method is available using Chrome's setup executable. This is generally considered a fallback option rather than the primary approach. Set installer type to command line. Set install behavior to system. Using system ensures the installation runs with device-level permissions rather than relying on the signed-in user. This is the preferred approach for enterprise software deployments. For device restart behavior, leave it configured to determine behavior based on return codes. The default Intune Win32 return codes are usually sufficient and don't normally require modification. Next, move to requirements. For most Chrome deployments, keep requirements simple. Set the operating system architecture to 64-bit. Set the minimum operating system to Windows 10 version 16.07 or later, or follow your organization standard if a newer minimum version is required. Requirements help prevent applications from being targeted to unsupported devices. Now let's configure detection rules. Detection rules tell Intune how to verify whether the application is already installed. The recommended approach is MSI detection. Choose rule type as MSI and specify the product code from the Chrome Enterprise MSI. MSI detection is generally the most reliable option because it is directly linked to the installer package. If you don't already have the product code, there are two methods shown in the guide. The first method uses PowerShell to read the product code property directly from the MSI file. The second method creates an MSI installation log and extracts the product code from the log output. Once you've obtained the product code, use it in both the uninstall command and the detection rule. This keeps installation, uninstallation, and detection aligned to the same package. An alternative detection method is to check whether Chrome.exe exists in the Chrome installation folder. While this works, MSI detection is usually preferred because it provides more accurate application tracking. Next are dependencies and supersedents. Chrome generally doesn't require dependencies. Dependencies are optional and only needed when another application must be installed first. Supersedents is used when replacing an older Win32 application with a newer version. It only works between Win32 applications and is useful for application upgrades and replacement scenarios. The next section is scope tags. If your organization uses scope tags for delegated administration, configure them here. Otherwise, you can leave this section unchanged. Now configure assignments. Choose the group that should receive Google Chrome. For a standard deployment, use required and target a device group. Required means Intune automatically installs the application on assigned devices. Available for enrolled devices allows users to install the application themselves from company portal. Uninstall removes the application from assigned devices. Review the configuration summary and select Review and Save to create the application. Before we verify the deployment, let's cover a few common issues. One of the most common mistakes is using an incorrect MSI file name in the install command. Another is using a product code from a different Chrome MSI version. Detection failures often occur when the uninstall command, detection rule, and MSI package are not aligned. It's also important to use the latest Win32 content prep tool and test carefully if Chrome already exists on target devices. Now let's verify the deployment. After assigning the application, you can force a device sync from the Intune Admin Center or from the client device by opening Settings, Accounts, Access Work or School, selecting the work account, opening Info, and choosing Sync. On the client device, confirm that Google Chrome has been installed successfully. You can also return to the Intune Admin Center, open the Google Chrome application, and review the installation status under the Monitoring and Overview sections. This confirms whether the deployment has succeeded across your assigned devices. To recap, we downloaded the Chrome Enterprise MSI, packaged it with the Microsoft Win32 Content Prep tool, created a Win32 application in Intune, configured installation and detection settings, assigned the application to devices, and verified the deployment. Using Win32 applications in Intune provides administrators with reliable installation, detection, uninstall, and lifecycle management capabilities for traditional Windows applications such as Google Chrome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Microsoft Intune tutorial.